There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played back in, and it's made its way to him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vinicius Junior goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Plays it in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Vardiol picks it up from the goal kick. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ball's gone out of play. And he's been shifted off it. The referee's awarded a free kick. That has been cut short. He might be in here! He's through and all alone! Oh, he's got a sight of goal! There's the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Inter Milan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, really good feet. And Del Piero! It's run loose. Who's going to... applies the finish! Now the cross, and one more try! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he plays one through. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Del Piero. And that is out of play. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Del Piero.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found some... Tries a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control. Now he's off and running. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chouameni. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's gone direct here. And it's Camavinga. He's in a great position. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the upright. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's gone loose. It's a promising position. Gets good distance on it. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Out of play for a throw. Del Piero, and he cuts out the supply. Good ball, good take. They've got a corner here. Bullish header! No, it's wide. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, How taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Inter Milan are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So off we go once more. And he's only too happy to take that back. Passes short and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? That is good strength. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Del Piero, Camavinga, big chance! In for the pieces! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Camavinga clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Opts for safety. He's found the way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chance! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Gol! Ha segnato al 60° minuto, numero 11.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. That has been slung wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nicely shaped cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Shoots! Keeper's got his work done.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 7.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and place it forward. Spread it left. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Out towards the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. And that's been... And the finish! Takes a shot! He scores! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4. Neymar. Il numero 14. Cambio di giocatori.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Some good, persistent defending here. He slings it in, and that should get the job done. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Palmer. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And he was quick to react. Darmian calmly anticipates. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Can he spark a counter here? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe, he's through, it's one-on-one! Shapes to shoot! It's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfect.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's gone for a throw-in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that should get the job done. Now it's Patania. He might has a shot! Off the post! Camavinga, and it's Del Piero. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Well, there's the clearance. Vardiol. And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Goal! Inter! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Inter Milan gain their reward with an early goal. That's the throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he is going into that little black book. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Works it forward. Pessina. And it's Del Piero. And this is Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Pessina. Now it's Patania. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Del Piero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Del Piero, the man we've all come to watch. Now it's Cutrone. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, good ball! Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Pessina. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He is through here. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero. Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 50° minuto.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan go into the lead. Vardiol concedes a free kick for that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Cutrone. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo crosses.
Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rice. And it's Camavinga. He won't be happy with that one. Pessina. And he's been shifted off it. And Del Piero! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Tchouaméni. Crosses it. Up he goes! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such...
And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Del Piero. Brilliantly cut out. Pessina. Cutrone is onto this. He's on it, can he get away? Cutrone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And one more try! It's run loose. That's another chance! Petagna.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alexander-Arnold. Cutrone looking to add to his goal. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. Cutrone.
That was lovely, that.
And he's found a way past. Good ball, good take. Now it's Pessina. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pessina. Nicely spread. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Pessina. Camavinga. And this is Ronaldo. And that has been slung wide. He's got away. Del Piero. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 37.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 47. Attenzione, un cambio.
He's had it taken off him. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been knocked clear. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. 4 extra minutes added on. That is a brilliant interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he finish? It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's forced to go back. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
They want to be quick to recover this. Camavinga, and that is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Delivers with whip. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pescara are looking to go forward now. Shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Lorenzo Insigne. One thing he excels at is cutting inside from that left wing, Peter, to take a shot with his right. He's far from a one-trick pony, though, and he's really good at varying his game depending on how the opposition are shaping up. Usually, he finds space, and he does something very good with it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shot could be on, and a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Chouameni, Rice. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Guardiola probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Inter! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Out towards the flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Great vision. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Big chance! Quality ball.
Pescara really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it? Mbappe! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
He's through, it's 1-on-1. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Short changes him with that pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's picked out the run. Face to face with the... tries a shot! Lorenzo Insigne. Upamecano has given away a free kick. Lorenzo Insigne. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Well read, nice interception. Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Neymar. Nice interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Inter Milan are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Here we go again then. Great run on the overlap here, and he's picked it up out wide. He's onside. Gets a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. And he's surging through. Oh, well played, well played.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Time and again they are repelled. That ball looks a good one. He's in it. Vinicius Junior is on it. And the shot! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's become a case of men against boys. Passing is crisp and sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Shot, surely! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vinicius Junior. Not the most convincing of passes. Lorenzo Insigne. Foot in. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a throw. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. And this is Ronaldo. Knocks it out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lorenzo Insigne. Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. And it's Neymar. And he shoots! He has done it! And he is just ripping it up!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And this is Ronaldo. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now that looks a decent ball. In with the challenge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Goulet, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get onto this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Added time. And we're done. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Neymar, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Quickly taken. Now it's Palo. Delivers the ball. Serginho clears it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it taken off him. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe gets through on his own. Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got tall. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Back in once more. Cleared away. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the pass is intercepted. Palo, and he's worked it through. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball driven towards the far post. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's forced to go back. Approaching the half-hour mark. Ball looks a good one. That's a good ball. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Short changes him with that pass. No, that's been intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Great vision. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. It's plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's played in. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. And that's been drilled in. Skillfully cut out. He is... Chance! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ambitious ball here. That's a throw.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Nick. Applies the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. He has found a way through. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Darmian did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. Real chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's in a great position here. Out to the left it goes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shapes to shoot! Messi. De Paul. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Mbappe. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 14.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. 75 minutes played. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Foot in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most convincing of passes. Can he get on the end of this? It's Neymar! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper. That is good alertness. He shifted it to the flank. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Great
recupero.
defending, strong and determined. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's played through for him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Oh, no joy this time. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing...
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Inter Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Serginho. Del Piero. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Pinches it off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Empoli grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got away. That's good running with the ball. And he's gone backward here. And he's on his way. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Empoli applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And he's forced to go back. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Del Piero. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Serves up across. Serginho. Camavinga. Del Piero. And no, that was never going to make it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 36. Darmian.
Inter Milan are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Real chance! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
There's the start of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's a key interception. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to shot a goal! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is quite a battle.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against her. And the shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that was very necessary. Del Piero. Del Piero! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliché about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? Goal, Inter! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aims beyond the defence.
Empoli really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe is having the time of his life here. And that's a... He's having a shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cut.
And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. Spread it left. Picked out chance! They've done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to cross, he's got tall. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Rice distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior looking for options for movement. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very...
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, you've got to say, the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Might be dangerous. Mbappe! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Numero 15.
Inter Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's well spotted. He's got away. Rice. Now it's Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in space and looking for options. Hangs in a cross. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. He's tried one! Oh, what has happened here? Now the ball in. He gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Played in deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The pull wins the duel this time. Drilled in. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lejeune. He's looking wide. And it's been played through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cross into the box. Rice tries to clear. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Spread it left. Gets a good foot in there. Vallecas have a free kick.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Camavinga. Rice. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal! He's got to be quick to recover this. He's in a great position here. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aims beyond the defence. Drives it in. And that is expertly dealt with. In with the challenge. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's found a way to... Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. And he's being shifted off it. De Paul. It's Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. Neymar. He's found some space. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Has a look and plays it forward. Distributed tidily. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. This looks promising. Played into the box.
Oh, that was...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Rice, that is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. He's through, it's one-on-one! He's having a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Alexander-Arnold is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And that is out of play. Now that looks a decent ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
60 minutes played. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to play it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? Vinicius Junior. Chance, surely! Threads one in. That is good alertness. And he was quick to react. Lejeune. And he's managed to get free. De Paul. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. Vinicius Junior couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17. Viene sostituito con il numero 14. Cambio di giocatori.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a good-looking delivery. Oblak deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
Some resolute defending there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Lejeune gets over and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Over to the left. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's found a way through. Palmer. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Upamecano does well to get it back. Back into the middle. Knocks it into... Tries a shot! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And no, that was never going to make it. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Palmer. Tries to pass it through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That's the keeper's ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Solot picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game.
Vinicius Junior! Valverde. Camavinga. This looks promising. And he's had a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Swung over. Now it's Vinicius Junior. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Well, there's the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Belletti. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rivaldo.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It is a corner. Santander with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. Rivaldo gets into a good position. Dani Olmo. Played out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, he's burst through! He's through! Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Rivaldo. That's really well manoeuvred.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Referee's given a throw. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is just off target. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe! Oh, easy pickings there. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good ball, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Gundogan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's in a great position here. That's been drilled forward. Lewandowski is herring after that one. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Belletti. Well, he's going going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gavi, showing great feet there. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. He can get that clear. Tries from a long way out. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Balde. Balde. Stood up well to him there. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he goes cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has been slung wide. Now, what about this cross?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Yamal, he is through here, showing good feet. He played through for the wide man. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Santander have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Santander have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to cross, climbs up big! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Puyol cuts out the pass. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Sends it crossfield. Yamal gets into some space. That's very neat. Great ball, and he's in here. He rises! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He's a sharp little ball here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? Now, he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Belletti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15 será reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
Balde, who does have an assist to his name.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gavi. Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now it's Mbappe. Puyol cuts it out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out...
Takes a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! And the ball's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
El dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 16.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Played back in, and the shot's on here. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Rashford. That's a shade optimistic. And here's Rodrigo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Rashford, and he's managed to get free. Solot receives it in a good position here. Oh, look at the space here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? No, it's Solot. Rashford. Valde.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely spread. Luis Garcia. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Rodrigo. Goulet. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Goes forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now the ball's gone astray. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. It's a good run down the right. Nice bit of trickery. Koundé's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Valverde engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
And he's managed to get free. Fires it in low. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Shot a goal! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. Vinicius Junior, Valverde. Pedri. Yamal.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's got away. He's being urged to shoot. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a throw-in. Camavinga delivers the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Solot. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Koundé. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well-timed, excellent interception. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Plays a sharp little ball here. And here's Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pedri. Yamal running with the ball. Done delicately. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. He's through here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he passes it long. Harrison makes the interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Solot does really well to win the ball there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Koundé. Can he get it through? Yamal looking to run onto it. Mendy wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. The referee's awarded a free kick. Taken back almost at once. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Koundé carries the ball down the right, and it's Koundé. He's found a way through. Koundé's cross. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Valverde. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well read, nice interception. Camavinga charging forward down that flank. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's heaved it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17 será reemplazado por el dorsal 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Camavinga receives it in a wide position. Mbappe, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than...
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Hazard. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he is going into that little black book.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, good take in a good area. Valverde. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those...
Decent chance! There's a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's cut it out. Well, what about it? Madrid have come back from the very brink, and he's been shifted off it. That's a shade optimistic. Araujo, he shifted it to the flank. And he welcomes it, and the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Madrid have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Rafinha. Ceballos. Garcia. And he's intervened well there. Goulet. Araujo. Now it's Hazard. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. The final seconds now. Goulet, and he was quick to react. Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And it's Pedri. Aimed beyond the and the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just...